A Georgia mom sentenced to 6 years of probation after having a wild party for her teenagers.
It's pretty wild, man. Now, when you guys hear wild, you might think,
what do you think?
It's a wild party, but 6 years probation, what could she possibly have done at this party?
What could she have
done?
done?
What do you think this mom did to get 6 years of probation for this wild teen party? Keep in mind, these are teenagers. These are teenagers, okay? These are young kids. She's having a wild party. So when you think wild, maybe you think alcohol. Maybe
probably some alcohol.
You're like, there might be some
wild
teens. Teens acting wild. Maybe there's some drugs.
There's some drugs.
Maybe there's some drugs. But I know what you're not thinking of.
No. Wait. But before we tell you, comment below what you think a wild party is.
What makes a wild party?
Yeah, what would you think that this is? Alright, we can go into it. We can tell them that this was a naked twister party.
Damn.
With drugs and alcohol.
Naked
Twister.
You know what? Twister is a really fun game. It's a really, really fun game. I like playing Twister. I've never thought, nor have I ever partook in playing Naked Twister. But think about that. This is a mom.
I don't even remember last time I played Twister, to be honest with you.
This is a mom having teenage kids play Naked Twister with one another. We know what her end game was in this.
No. Maybe she was the cool mom. Think about it that way.
Twister.
Maybe she was the cool mom. She was like, hey, you guys have a safe haven in my home. If you want to do drugs, she's that mom that's like, hey, you want to drink and party and all that? I'd rather you do it here than out there and something bad happened. Oh, you guys, she didn't come up with Naked Twister. The kids did. So the kids came up with this Naked Twister, and she's like, whatever. She was like, I'm the cool mom.
You can't
be chilling.
You can only be the cool mom to a certain extent here, mom. All right, you gotta be like. Naked Twister was going to end in one way. Like, things were going to start entering other things. And as a mom, you have to be responsible enough to say, you know what, maybe this is right. Even giving alcohol and marijuana to the kids, that's a no. That's illegal. You're breaking the law.
Yeah, you're breaking the law.
You're breaking the law. But like you said, a lot of moms, and there are parents that do that, where they will say, you know what, if you're going to go out there and drink, I'd rather do it in our home. You stay here, you don't drive. They're out there doing it. I'm not here to talk about that, but I'm saying it does exist. But this mom went above and beyond.
Well, maybe she just wanted to be cool. What do you think? They should have wore togas, Rick?
Nah, man.
They wanted
fully
to be naked.
Dressed playing Twister.
When was the last time you played Twister?
Honestly, maybe like 3 years ago.
Yeah, I don't even remember last time.
Maybe like 3 years ago. Just at a party at my parents' on something, and I had a bunch of family, everyone playing Twister, and it was a lot of fun. Everybody falling and busted their ass. But come on.
Think about it. You're in high school.
Okay.
Let's paint.
Hormones are raging.
Let's paint the picture.
Okay. I'm in high school.
You're in high school.
Yup.
There's a couple girls.
Awesome.
Their moms have a party.
Cool.
She said, hey, you can do whatever you want here.
Sweet.
The girl tells you, hey, I'm having a Naked Twister party.
I'm going.
You're going,
I'm going. I'm a 16-year-old boy. My hormones are raging. I'm going. But we're the adults here, and the mom is an adult, and she has to be like, you can't do that, okay? But it doesn't just stop at the Naked Twister, man.
Yeah, it doesn't stop.
It didn't stop there. If you thought that's where the wild ended,
it didn't end there.
It's not where it ended.
Because, according to reports, Rachel, the mother, had a little fun time in the bathroom with an 18-year-old boy. 18-year-old boy, Rachel, who is 35, took him in the bathroom, showed him a few tricks.
Showed him a thing or two. Now, he is 18, so it is legal.
It's legal.
It's legal.
So this 18-year-old was having the best day of his life.
So for him, he's like, you know what? This mom is super cool. Stacy's mom has got it going on. That's what he was thinking.
Exactly.
And he was like, I'm gonna go in the bathroom and I'm gonna lay this down. And you know what? This mom took 18-year-old into the bathroom and they did their thing.
Taught him some tricks.
She taught him some tricks, did her thing, but it doesn't stop there.
It doesn't stop there.
It's getting more wild. I think she also did some stuff in front of all of them, right?
Allegedly, she even masturbated in front of the teenagers. So I'm thinking that must have happened before he said, you know what? Because that's
go to the bathroom.
That's yep. She was probably just like, hey guys.
No, that's
and then he was like, forget it.
Go to the bathroom.
She's going this far, damn.
I'm going to the bathroom.
He's like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. Just grabbed her by the arm and kept walking.
Like why? Like where did you think?
She's the cool mom.
You can't pleasure yourself in front of teenage kids because they weren't all 18. Like they were 16.
These were teenagers.
18, 16. Maybe somewhere in that range between 17, 15, who knows? But it was her friends.
Like,
it was her friends. Yeah, it was her friends. So we know her daughter was 16 years old, and the guy she slept in the bathroom was 18. So think about a mix of ages. There's a mix,
a melting pot of.
As a mom, you can't do that, but she did it, and the 18-year-old was like, "Yo, Stacy's mom has got it going on. Let's go to the bathroom."
I just know that if I'm on the other end, if I was a parent,
okay.
And still being Anthony Cortez Haynes,
right.
If I'm a parent and my son went to this party, I would have freaked the fuck out.
Understandable.
I'm saying it would have been done, bro. I would have lost. I'd have been like, what? Like, even if he was the 18-year-old. I mean, maybe if he was the 18-year-old guy.
The 18-year-old, you like,
gotta go. I might have been like, gave him the pound.
Good job. You're like, good job. He's 18. It's legal.
I might have been like, you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, right. It's like, hey, mom wanted me to talk to you. You shouldn't have done that. Sorry. He's 18 years old. He's 18. Legally, it's okay. It's still a little weird though because of the big age difference, but still, that's another topic altogether. But there's even more.
Because the party didn't stop there.
Nope.
She invited him into the hot tub. So now you have this 35-year-old woman in a hot tub with all these kids. It's just a bad situation, man. Like, she just kept going. So then, whatever, the party eventually stops. It eventually winds down. She goes to bed, and I guess she thought she was laying with the 18-year-old. But it wasn't the 18-year-old. This time, it was her 16-year-old daughter's 16-year-old boyfriend. So the question is, whose fault is that? If she was sleeping, and man, that's kind of messed up, man.
No, it is.
He snuck in there. He was like, everyone else got the action.
It's called the Houdini, man. You have one guy start off, and then the other one just comes in, takes his place, and she doesn't even know. And it's crazy because she was asleep, and she said she woke up.
In what world does this Houdini happen?
It's called the Houdini.
My face just dropped. Like, you're like, yeah, just someone switch
Google
over
it.
this.
Google it. It's called the Houdini. It's called the Houdini. But what happened is she was asleep and she felt someone having sex with her and she woke up to it, just kind of like, oh, and in her mind she thought it was the 18-year-old.
It was dark.
Yeah, she thought it was the 18-year-old. And then she realized, oh no, it's my 16-year-old daughter's boyfriend. Well, he's already in there, so just finish. And she just let him go. She let him continue. She didn't say, oh no, stop, this is wrong. She just said, okay, go for it. Go downtown.
You know, I haven't agreed with you, Rachel, this whole time. I have not felt as though you were in the right at all so far. Even if you wanted to be the cool mom, I haven't felt as though... That's too cool.
That's too cool for school,
but
Rachel.
Rachel, I'm gonna have to drop the gavel on you. That was wrong. If you knew he was 16, just at least don't admit to it.
Yeah, like at least like, I don't know. I would sleep the whole time, and then I woke up and he was done. I was like, oh god.
Like I can't agree with that part.
It's crazy because like you have a dynamic here.
I think the boy should get charges pressed on him.
That's why I'm curious because she was asleep and he took advantage of that because up to this point she's broke the law quite a few times.
Yeah,
she's already broke the law.
Habitual line stepper.
Quite a lot already. She already has. And then she sleeps with an 18-year-old, as far as we know. That's legal. He's 18.
Legal.
That's legal. She goes to bed. She wakes up. There's a 16-year-old. Take advantage of the situation. She wakes up, acknowledges it, and decides, okay, it's fine. Just keep going. So like there's a weird dynamic there of like how much trouble should he get in for it, and how much trouble should she get in for it because she allowed him to continue.
No.
Like it's weird. It's a
in
weird
my
dynamic.
mind. That's rape. Like that's the end of it.
Because she was sleeping. Yeah,
like,
she was sleeping.
In what world can you just? Oh, she's asleep? Let me just slide on in her DMs. Like, that is crazy. And he should be, point blank, I think he should be arrested. Like, okay, I think that she should definitely get in a lot of trouble for providing minors with alcohol. Marijuana's illegal.
Yeah, that's illegal.
That's it. Like, they're putting brothers in jail for a long time for that. So you need to be put in jail for that.
It's illegal to pleasure yourself in front of kids. That's illegal.
That's a sex act.
Yeah, that's
right there.
That's
like, there's three things that now you're on the sex offender list. You're in jail for drug charges. You've got a ticket for providing minors with alcohol. What else? The 18-year-old sex was cool. That's legal.
God, oh man.
That's morally wrong, though.
It's just weird.
When you go to bed tonight, I want you to think, damn, I'm an immoral person.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Why you're letting yourself think that?
It's too much, man. It's too much. Like I can't. But it like again, it's weird because you have that interesting dynamic where as an adult we can say like if we were parents. Like we would lose our mind.
I'd be pissed.
But again, you take yourself back in time to being a 16-year-old boy.
If I was a 16-year-old boy, okay,
and you go, this is like Six Flags Great Adventure. I want to ride all the rides. It's amazing because your mentality.
But you wouldn't rape a woman.
No, not that.
Like
not that.
Like,
the party in general.
Yeah.
The party in general.
I've been like,
yo, this is the best party ever. You playing LMFAO like shot. Like that's what you're doing because at 16, like you said, your mentality is different. Your hormones are raging. You're at a party with teenage friends,
and then you're like, cool mom.
They're like, yo, this mom lets us play Naked Twister. This is amazing. She's giving them alcohol. I want to drink, and she's doing this and that. So as a kid, you're probably like, this is great. And then little by little, you're like, oh my God. As you get older, you're like, this is completely wrong. A 16-year-old, regardless of how you look at it, you're wrong. Yeah. We're going after her while she's asleep. You're
Benjamin,
wrong. That's wrong.
You're wrong. I don't agree with you, Benjamin, and I think that you should probably go to juvenile hall. You raped a grown woman, like you can't.
But it's iffy.
But that like, weird line.
There's that line of her acknowledging it and saying, yeah, it's good. I like it.
That's
like
cool.
And then it's like they're gonna say that like she manipulated them already. She got them intoxicated. She got them drugged up. Like they're gonna use all that information. So she's beat. Like Rachel, you are beat right now.
I hope that they have this trial, like where you can follow, like maybe on television.
I'd follow it
because I would definitely follow it because I right now have my views on it. You obviously have your views on it, and obviously the viewer, you guys right now have your views on it. And I would love to see what actually happens. The fact that she only got 4 years probation. 6 years probation and $400 or $600 in fine.
$600 in fine and 6 years probation, which seems like. I mean, it's probation. Probation is not the best thing, but it still feels like a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, right.
It still feels like a slap on the wrist.
She's attractive.
Yes, and it's one of those things, man. It's like, yo, she's
attractive.
She's not an unattractive woman, and she's doing these things, and everyone's just kind of like, oh, 6 years probation. Just don't do anything stupid again.
Just don't do anything.
And give us some fine money, no jail time. But again, like you can go to jail just for being on How to Catch a Predator just with talking to someone illegally on the internet that is below the legal age and showing up. You're going to jail with intent of doing something. This woman was pleasuring herself in front of children, and yet they're just like,
you know what, Rach? You're going to jail.
You're going to jail.
No, I mean, technically she's not going to jail. Yeah. But Rach,
we'll see.
I think you should go to jail.
It's pretty bad.
I'm co-signing ACH jail. Because that's it, man. It's over.
That's all there is to it.
Bye, Rach. See you later.